George Hartzman, Bay Tree Drive. I have taught financial ethics to CPAs and attorneys for 10 years and uncovered securities fraud in our financial industry. This is an ordinance that will replace Ruco. The TREBIC's Marlene Sanford successfully eliminated statewide. So congratulations are in order for TREBIC harming poor renters. This entire thing would not be necessary if Ruco were left in place. This is a consequence of the elimination of a successful rental inspection program. TREBIC directs campaign donations. TREBIC, which is Marlene Sanford, Robbie Perkins, Roy Carroll, and others, acted to limit Ruco in 2008. Robbie Perkins and Marlene, who fought against protest petition, stacked the Ruco board and the Minimum Housing Standards Committee. Robbie Perkins' campaign money comes from those who wanted Ruco eliminated. Mayor Perkins illegally funded TREBIC by deducting his donations, which were spent on lobbying. He voted to limit rental inspections, and now you are going to replace one of the best regimes in the country with a partially TREBIC-written ordinance. TREBIC and Robbie Perkins are responsible for harming poor renters along with other elected officials, including the leadership of the Simpkins PAC, some of whom are landlords. This is what Marlene and Robbie, who served together on the Ruco board, brought Greensboro with taxpayer money. The Greensboro Landlords Association PAC, most of whose members wanted Ruco eliminated, paid campaign cash to Nancy Vaughn, Robbie Perkins, Zach Matheny, Jim Key, Diane Bellamy Small, Yvonne Johnson, and Mary Kay Abuzueda. Those who have harmed poor renters have been left unaccountable for their actions and continue to pervert our government. Robbie Perkins is directly responsible for eliminating Ruco while saying the exact opposite in public, which you will hear most likely shortly. Robbie Perkins misled Greensboro's African American community on this issue. These people are actively harming Greensboro with regulatory capture, self-dealing, cronyism, and stacked committees. As we will also be seen on Robbie's agenda item number 43, which will benefit TREBIC members, crony capitalism is alive and well in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Marlene Sanford participated throughout this process of 14, 15, 16 months, but also this has the support of TREBIC.
And just to set the record straight, this city council did start Ruco, and I voted in favor of Ruco, supported Ruco. The state legislature limited our ability to continue with Ruco, and we have an obligation under state law to do what they say. And so that's what this is all about. So, Mr. Hartzman, you can continue. You've got 1 minute and 58 seconds.
I believe Diane.
Or Ms. Bellamy Small. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Okay, good. Excellent. That's fine. Mr. Hartzman, you got 1 minute and 58 seconds, and then we can unload them.
There's this thing called regulatory capture. Regulatory capture occurs when the legislative body is captured by a lobbyist or lobbying organization like TREBIC. So that TREBIC spent months and months and months trying to create this ordinance is a real indication, especially considering after they worked to eliminate it with your money, sir. That's called regulatory capture. That's called letting a lobbyist write legislation. They used to meet at TREBIC's headquarters. The Ruco board used to meet there. It's a terrible thing occurred, and when it came time for it to go to the state, no one at the city level, you had a vote. I take that back. But you relatively, essentially, did nothing because that's where a great deal of your campaign cash comes from. And that's just what it is. There's no way out of that. TREBIC and the way they bundle campaign caches funds, 35 to 45% of the political campaigns in Greensboro. To say that you supported it, Robbie, when you voted against it, you voted to limit rental inspections. I have it documented. It's in the minutes of the Ruco board. You voted to limit rental inspections. I posted it on my website multiples of times. God, it's disingenuous.